I fervently suppressed the urge to turn around, and attempted to act natural as I carried out my plan. Heart pounding, I went on walking. After having continued for about another minute, I whipped back around me with all my might. So, I don't think that was her, at least. Our eyes were about to meet, so I hastily faced forward again. Why was she following me? This road was obviously the long way to school. In the end, was she really tailing me? In any case, I didn't recognize her face. The fact that she was wearing glasses made it instantly clear that she wasn't the demon from the day before yesterday. That alone was enough to make me feel relieved. At this rate, I might as well hurry up and head for school. I had to cancel my daily routine of eating breakfast in the park, but it couldn't be helped. Yeah, just call her Girl A. That'll help. To me, your existence is no more than the equivalent of Passerby 1, or Girl A, so don't stick your nose in my business. And I just have an itchy ear, so sorry about the noise that my microphone is surely making now. There we go, that's much better. Girl A, who had appeared to be tailing me, vanished at the school's entrance. It would seem that our final destinations differed. She had gone in the direction of the seniors' classrooms. Was the whole being tailed thing just a result of me overthinking everything? There was undeniably something off about the fact that she'd followed me when I made a detour. Was she trying to torment me? Had I done something to earn her spite? No, I hadn't. There's no way I had, since at school my existence is like air. Then what could possibly be her goal? I somehow managed to while away my time at school, though it cost me nothing but agony, and on my way back I made my usual stop at the Ad Cafe. Of course, my seat was in a booth called Room 37. It really keeps repeating that, so surely that is going to become very important at some point. Though the private rooms around me were normally empty, surprisingly enough, today there was already someone in nearby room 36. The door setting the room apart was closed. The illumination of the desk light leaked out from within. As I entered my room, I clicked my tongue a little. It'd be hard to chat and stuff with someone in the neighboring room, since I have a habit of inadvertently talking to myself. Well, no matter. For the time being, I'd start by logging into ESO. There wouldn't be any problems if I took care not to talk out loud. Irritated, I smacked the keyboard with my palm. About 2 hours had passed since I had started playing. My stress just kept building up today. The pair I'd formed a party with were noobs, no matter how you looked at it. I was being nice enough to try and help them shine, but they dive in on their own and die on their own. And while they kept repeating that, the other magic user didn't make a single effort to provide magical support. Was he just AFK or something? Just drinking a bit. As I noticed last time, there's a lot of reading, and yeah, you really need a drink if you're gonna keep doing that. I'm learning. Thanks to that, the whole party had been massacred countless times. Which was why they did nothing but complain in our chats. Damn it, you people suck at this. It pissed me off so much that I PK'd them, stole their items, and immediately escaped to a different area. Which is totally against his code, isn't it? Then again, he's playing the other character here, so I guess that's enough reason for him to allow it. Or he's just changing. Lieselot could easily do the kind of thing that Neidhart couldn't. That was why I came all the way out here to log in at the Ad Cafe. Feeling a little better than before, I decided to take a break by going to get a drink. The Ed Cafe had free refills, so there were a lot of juice machines placed around the main counter. The one downside to room 37 was its distance from the main counter. Was its distance? I don't follow. As I came out of my room, I saw that the door of the neighboring room 36 was open. To get to the front, I had no choice but to pass in front of it. As I passed it, I nonchalantly peeked inside. No one was there. Come to think of it, I'd heard the sound of someone standing up a short while ago. But there's still a bag. So... And it has the Garo frog thing, so... Was it Nanami? But a bag had been left at the foot of the reclining chair. It was a student's bag with a stuffed animal strap hanging down from it. It was the same Garo froggy Nanami had brought with her yesterday. Moreover, there were 3 of them. Now right, I guess that's a yellow one there as well. I figured that kinda was a phone or something. I guess they really were becoming a trend after all. Not that I cared one way or the other. If I spent too long looking, the other customer might come back and suspect me of being a pervert or a thief. Having thought of that, I was about to get my drink. The letters displayed on the monitor of the powered up PC entered the edge of my field of sight, and my eyes opened wide. It said, New Gen Wiki. That wasn't all. It also used gaudy, sensationalistic fonts. New Gen. I was deliberately trying not to pay attention to news about those incidents. I didn't want to know the details. That way I could keep telling myself it had no connection to me. No, but setting all that aside, perhaps there was some kind of meaning in the fact that the customer in the room next door to me at the Net Cafe was looking at New Gen Wiki site. Or it could just be random. For an instant, the demon girl's face appeared in my brain and goosebumps covered my whole body. I forcibly chased away such negative thoughts by shaking my head. I was overthinking it, that's right. This is paranoia, plain and simple. There wasn't a single day when the New Gen incidents didn't show up on some TV program, and anyone would be interested in them. That was all there was to it. Yeah, that had to be it. Alright, time to get back to refilling my drink. Putting my cup under the drink machine, I pressed a button for Coke, without a moment's hesitation. Cold Coke soon started pouring in. The sun was setting, and after a little while, it would begin to get crowded. In the front room, I saw several customers waiting by the register for someone to guide them to their rooms. From here on out, the number of people would keep increasing as night approached. After another hour, all the private booths around room 37 would be filled up. At that point, I'd probably head home. Cup in hand, I was heading back to my seat. Along the way, I happened to glance into the corridor that led to the bathrooms. I saw a form of a bespectacled girl in a sumo uniform vanishing into the corridor's depths. More to the point, it was the same girl A, who had come chasing after me this morning. Thinking that my eyes might have been mistaken, I hid in the shadow of some bookshelves and kept looking in the direction of the corridor. But from then onward, she didn't show herself whatsoever. My eyes had been mistaken, hadn't they? Right, I'd only caught a glimpse of her. And a ridiculous number of sumo girls used this cafe. Even the glasses-wearing girls were here in abundance. But if it were indeed Girl A, what could be the meaning behind her being here? A mere coincidence? Or had she come after me? Somehow, I was starting to get kind of scared. I left the cafe and hurried toward my base. In the end, I'd left the store shortly after getting freaked out. Though, I wanted to return home as soon as possible. The sidewalks were surging with people, and I couldn't progress as quickly as I'd have liked. I was starting to feel worse and worse. I hate crowds. They give me the sense that everyone's looking at me and sniggering. When the light turned red, my only option was to stop. I swiftly scanned the area. Girl A was nowhere to be seen. When I climbed up Dogan Hill, walking became considerably easier. Normally I would do my best to go back by choosing the kinds of back roads where other people are scarce, but after what had happened on that night, the day before yesterday, I stuck to the main roads, just in case. Another red light forced me to pull up short, and I looked behind my back again, but I didn't spot Girl A. The person I'd seen at the Ed Cafe might have been someone different after all. Mildly relieved, I relaxed my shoulders a little, since they'd been frozen in place this whole time, and faced forward.